Why do you support Donald Trump?
I think good things happen when he's president.
Okay.
Like COVID, right?
Like I think he's just very lucky, and then like it just like he just like things just work out for him. So I think things will work out for America.
Okay. What makes you think that?
Well, I think he like mishandled COVID, but then he lost the election, so Joe Biden got
Hmm.
all the blame, and then he kind of came out as like the savior. Like that's pretty lucky.
No,
Okay.
nobody's calling him a savior.
So saying he's lucky is
Well,
not a reason why you'd like say he's like a qualified candidate for president. So are you like ideologically left and you're just trolling?
no, I'm definitely ideologically to the right,
Okay. So
but
can you
I
address
think that
like
my
why do you
strongest
support
argument
him?
is that like good things just happen when he's like
Okay.
president.
So can you name like a policy of his that you like?
I like his semiconductor tariffs. I think that those are a pretty good idea.
Okay. So do you like his universalized tariffs?
Those, I don't know, like the details of. Like, I'm not really like
Okay.
economist.
Could you tell
I
me
just
what
know
a
that the
tariff is?
semiconductor tariffs are successful. Hmm?
Could you tell me what a
Yeah,
tariff is?
like a tax, like a duty tax,
Is that it?
like like you tax imports, right?
Okay. And who pays that tax?
The people who are importing.
The American company's importing the product and it's passed down to the American consumer because it's an aspect of cost of production and distribution. So it's paid by the American consumers disproportionately, which will have a regressive negative impact on lower and middle income individuals because they spend a greater proportion of their income on consumer goods. So what Trump's actually doing is shifting the burden of taxation because income tax is progressive and tariffs are regressive, meaning if you replace a progressive tax structure with a regressive tax structure, it shifts the burden of taxation from those that are higher income to those that are lower income disproportionately.
Okay. I don't know your point.
My point is that's bad for America. That like you're advocating for policies
Well,
that are literally
I think
taking
there's
money from the
probably a
poor to
good
give to the
reason why.
rich.
So, I mean, why does every country have a tax, like a tariff? Like if it's so dumb.
They don't do
Those
universalized
are
tariffs
much
like what
smaller and
Trump's
have
advocating
weakened
for.
economies.
Yeah, but what's the point of a small tariff? Like, I don't see the point of that. Why not just make it a big tariff?
Targeted tariffs have specific implementations for like specialized manufacturing, and that context can make sense. That's not what we're disputing. Democrats don't even disagree with that in general, right? They disagree with
So,
the universalized tariffs.
okay, so what if like they're just screwing us in every single industry?
What do you mean?
They're not.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming that your logic is that if like they're screwing us in one industry, then we can tariff them. But what if they're screwing us in every industry? Then we should just tariff everything,
What do you
right?
mean by who's screwing us? What are you talking about?
Well, okay, like not screwing us, but
No, it would be
like
so the
their policy
implementation
is
of
like not
tariffs
good
is
for
not
us.
because we're being screwed over by other people. It's specifically to build up domestic manufacturing, and it would only be used in certain contexts, right? Under the Biden
Isn't
Harris
Trump trying to do that?
under the Biden Harris administration, there was a massive increase in domestic manufacturing investment, right, accounting for inflation under the Biden Harris administration, and under the Trump administration, under his first term there was decline, and under his term since he got in office has declined. So manufacturing
What?
investment has declined since Trump got in office, right? And it increased massively under Biden.
So, I mean, I listen to you guys sometimes. I one thing I don't understand is like, why do you guys say like Biden Harris was so good all the time, but then like they
We
got
don't.
voted out? Like, if they were so good, we'd vote for her. No.
We don't say that.
Yeah, we say that they're a better alternative, and also in terms of this, what you're not taking into account is that yes, if you specifically critically thought about the election, you would say that Donald Trump is a worse candidate economically speaking. The number one reason based on exit polling was that people attributed inflation to the incumbent president, which there was no reason to do that because it was globalized inflation that happened to every country around the entire world, not specific to the United States. So the idea that it was caused specifically due to the Biden-Harris administration policy is obviously ridiculous in of itself. Yet people blamed them at mass, and that's the biggest reason as to why they supported for Donald Trump, right? In the
Right.
context
So
of
I'm
exit
saying like
polling,
they shouldn't
the
have
next
rigged the
two were that they
2020
bought.
election.
They didn't.
Go ahead.
Who
Like they
was
rigged the
president in
2020 election.
2020?
Like
Who
the
was
Democrats don't
president?
have a good strategy.
Who was
Like if I was the
president?
Democrats and I was smart, I would have let Trump take the blame for everything and then
My
not rig the
guy,
2020 election. Like
stop.
they
Who
kind of
was
wasted their
president?
resources.
Who was president in 2020?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't
You're
think
not
Trump did a
saying
good
that.
job
Can
in
you answer
2020,
that?
but
Who was
Democrats should
president?
let him take the blame.
Stop. Who was
So like I
president?
don't trust the
Stop.
Democrats to make strategic
Stop.
decisions.
Who was president in 2020?
Trump.
Thank you. How did the Democrats, who were not in power and only controlled the House at that point, orchestrate a national campaign to undermine the election?
Well, I mean they controlled media, so they just like lie.
What did they do?
Well, they just like blamed everything on Trump. I mean, some
Wait, but
stuff
that's
is
not the
his fault, but
Democratic
not
Party.
everything.
That's the media. So create a
Well, the
nexus.
media
Do you
is
know
owned
what a
by the
nexus? Stop.
Democrats.
Do you know what a nexus is? It's a
No.
connection. It's a connection. Okay, you'd have to support that somehow Democrats were involved in mass media attempts to undermine President Trump. Then do so. How did they
Didn't
do it?
YouTube
Where
just
did they
admit
do it?
that?
Why did they do it? You need the who, what, when, where, and why when you make a claim.
Sure. So didn't YouTube just admit that the Biden administration told them to suppress anti-vaccine stuff, and then like not just anti-vaccine stuff, but
Wait,
a lot of other
telling them
We're
to
right-wing
do
talking
stuff.
about
it.
the election.
Telling them to do it is
Well,
not
that
forcing them.
happened
Wait,
during the
wait, wait,
election,
wait.
right?
Telling them to do it
No,
is not forcing them.
Well,
it
it is
couldn't
when you
have
have
happened during the
power.
election because Biden wasn't president. Anywho, if we want to talk about the government coercing private industries, we could talk about the FCC being pressuring Jimmy Kimmel into being fired for a few days. We can talk about the president sitting on funds for universities and institutions over political speech that he disagrees with.
We
Sure.
could we
Can I
can
make
talk
a simple
we
point and
we
then
can also
see
talk
if
about
you
how
guys
Donald
like
Trump.
are
We can also talk about how Donald Trump put people in prison for a year or wants to put people in prison for a year for burning the American flag. He passed an executive order to do that, right? And a court just recently determined that he was literally detaining people without due process, violating their free speech.
so I my question is like, why do you guys only concentrate on like policy stuff? Like it's pretty complicated, you know?
No, this is really
Why do we
not,
talk
if
about
you know what you're
policies?
looking at. Because they
Like I could
affect
arrive at
us.
the right
Because
answer.
policy affects us. If there's a 95 mile per hour speed limit in a school zone, that's a policy that can get people killed. Of course, we would talk about that.
Wait, okay,
Well, what I mean
wait,
is
hold up.
like
Can can you stop for 1 second? Just listen to this for a second. Why are we talking about policy on a live about politics?
well, you're saying why do I support Trump?
No,
And
no,
I
no,
don't
no.
think
Hold up, hold up,
policy
hold up,
is
hold
the
up,
only
hold up, hold up,
reason
hold
why
up, hold
someone
up,
might
hold
support
up,
Trump.
hold up, hold up. You asked us the question. Why are we talking about policy on a debate live about politics? Like genuinely, like we're on a live right now debating politics. Of course we're talking about policy. That's the main part of politics is
Well,
like
I think
what
like
policy you're going to put in place to influence the political landscape, you know? Like that's kind of like what we're advocating for in politics. Like what else would you be advocating for in politics if it were not changing the policy or keeping the policy in a certain way or like something
well, I
related to
think
the
you guys are just
policy?
dismissing my reason for supporting Trump. I'm just here to
Luck is
explain my
your
reason.
reason. Of course, I dismiss that. If the world operated off pixie dust and magic wands, we'd be having a hell of a time right here, but it doesn't. We look at cause and effects, we look at nexus, we look at connections, we look at policy and how
Well, I
that
think you can
impacts
get
the rest of the
lost if
world.
you don't you misinterpret policy, right? Like you can get lost with all the jargon, with all the language,
You
and
can
you can
get
misinterpret
lost.
it.
Yes.
You may
Trump
actually be
misinterprets
misinformed.
it all the time. He's misinterpreting right now the Democrats' intentions for funding the government. He's saying Democrats want $1 trillion for undocumented migrants. That's false. He doesn't involve himself in policy really. In fact, he's subliterate in my opinion. He doesn't read, he doesn't know what's happening, and oftentimes when he's signing things, people have to tell him what he's signing.
So why? Well, so like, why does Trump keep winning?
Because people are dumb. It's
Wait,
not an argument.
literally though.
An
Like
appeal ad
people are
populum doesn't
ill-informed.
legitimize someone.
People are
I
ill-informed,
don't think that's
right?
fair to
And
call me
they
uninformed. I have a pretty good degree.
You're ill-informed
wait, you're
or
ill-informed about
underinformed.
politics. You might be good informed about whatever you got your major in, but like you're probably not informed about politics, and that's why you voted for Donald Trump. Like genuinely.
Well, I think I am pretty informed because like
That's why we think we can
America's
change your
doing pretty well
mind
right
too.
now.
Like we think we can change your mind because we can inform you of different things.
Oh, I appreciate that. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. I mean, yeah, I you know like I go to work and then I've only gotten involved in politics since like really last year. Like that's when I really started caring about it. Like I was pretty passive, you know, like about it. Like I don't know.
Well, so
I
then
usually play video games
get involved.
and
You
then
know what
go
I
to
mean?
school.
Get involved and try and
Well, I'm
understand what's going
trying. That's
on.
why I'm here. Like
Yeah,
I'm here to
exactly.
give you my like
and
take on
I
things.
and I like that. But the point that I want is like I want to you should continue trying to critically think, trying to fact check things, right? Always.
I am thinking
That should be
critically.
yeah,
Like,
that's that's exactly what we're looking
well, I
for.
think like so in finance, like you know, there's signals that people just can't explain. Like sometimes like there's a model that's just a black box, and then you know, input output. You input Trump, and then you output win. There's no explanation for it, but it's the outcome.
I'm sorry. You understand that there is an explanation for whatever is going on, right?
I'm sure
So,
there's
like,
an
can you-
explanation for why Trump keeps
so
winning.
you're saying
but, like, I
He's
don't know
not
what it
winning.
is.
He
What
has
is
a
he win-
97% loss rate in the courts.
What is he winning in?
Well, he won the election.
That's
Right,
it. That's all you can
two
say.
out of 3 elections he's run.
Yeah.
Actually,
Well,
actually,
I
2
mean,
out
they
of 4.
cheated on
Remember the one in 2000?
That's true. Right.
Well, they cheated in
Reform Party.
2020, so like that one doesn't really count.
Again, you haven't supported that, so stop saying that.
Wait. In 2020, you're saying that they cheated and they stole the election. Let me ask you a question. How come the Democrats could steal the election in 2020 when they were not in office, but when they were in office in 2024, they lacked the ability to be able to steal the election?
Yeah, I mean, like they had like more like political clout. Like Trump was kind of unpopular towards the end.
What? I'm sorry.
Didn't
Why would
answer
the
the
level
question.
of popularity have anything to do with them rigging the election? If they would, if they're rigging
So,
the
I
election,
think
has
they were able
wait.
to
If
get
they're
more
rigging the
imbalances.
election, has nothing to do with popular support, regardless of the level of popular support. They're rigging the election. Okay, so that has nothing to do with people vote. If they're rigging it, therefore that should have nothing to do with it. So explain to me what was different about 2020 and 2024. That means when they weren't in office, they were able to steal it, but when they were in office, they were not able to steal it.
Well, 20. So we had C19, right? And like they were like, oh, let's just do mail-in. So we had like historical like mail-in votes.
How did Trump vote?
He voted Republican? I'm guessing.
No,
I think he
no,
voted
by
for
No,
mail.
how did he vote? He voted by mail. Okay, that's one. Two, are you saying every mail-in vote specifically is fraudulent? Because mail-in votes have like a very low rate of fraud. Actually, in the 2020 election, if you look at the level of fraud, there was less fraud in the 2020 election comparative to the 2016 election. So, do
And
you
there
think
was
that
no
it's...
difference. Go ahead, sorry.
No, go ahead.
There was no difference, substantively speaking, in rates of fraud towards states that primarily voted by mail and states that primarily voted in person. In fact, in some states, there was an uptick in those who voted by person. So, if there was some correlation and massive spikes in voter fraud in those mail in states, why wasn't that detected? And why did red states issue out mail in ballots as well?
So I don't think they had fraud. I think they
You
cheated by
do.
changing the rules.
What do you think then? If
Well,
they're
I think-
changing their votes, then it's fraud.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
yeah.
I think it was like an unfair
what is
game.
fraud?
Like,
That's not what you said. You said that it was stolen, which entails a
yeah,
crime.
it was stolen because they cheated.
How
How did
did
they
they
cheat?
cheat, my guy? Please elaborate.
Well, I told you, like they got more people to vote, and
That's
like
not
those people
cheating.
could just do it in their
They
homes. and
got
didn't
more
care.
people to
Okay,
vote. Hey,
so they
it's
voted.
cheating to get more people to vote.
You think democracy
Yeah.
is cheating then?
Yeah,
What?
but it's like okay,
What?
you're running for class
No way!
president.
Then
You
how
just—I
about
can't
this?
even believe you just
And
said
they're like,
that.
Don't vote.
You just said they cheated by getting people to vote. Do you
Okay,
hear
okay,
yourself
the
right
fewer
now?
Analogy
people that
for this?
vote, the less
It's
fraud.
like you're
so
running for
don't
class
vote.
president, and then
Dick,
like the people
Dick,
from the
don't
other class
vote.
was voting. Like that's not fair.
Don't
Like, they don't
vote.
even know you.
Don't vote. You think that more people voting is akin to fraud, so don't vote.
You committed fraud
Well,
by
they're gonna be
voting. Oh my god! Literally.
No, it's like you're running for class president, and then like the other class is voting. Like
No,
they shouldn't be
how
voting.
dare they?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you're considering them getting more people to vote as specifically, right, fraud, then you yourself voting would have also been fraudulent, right? Every single person voting would have been fraudulent. You think every vote was fraudulent?
Well,
Do you hear yourself?
Okay, well, I
Do you
didn't
see how
vote-
ridiculous
I
your
didn't vote in
perspective
2020
is?
because I'm uninformed, right? Like I was uninformed, but I'm informed
Bingo.
now, so like that's why I voted this election.
No, you're still uninformed.
I think I'm pretty informed.
No, you
Like,
just
I mean,
voted.
I followed the news a little bit, and I just kept seeing Trump winning. so I
Okay,
was like,
are you?
oh, this
How
guy's
many
not
votes
good.
do
Wait,
you
you
need
know
in the
what? He's-
electoral college to win?
What's that? Sorry.
How many
missed it.
votes do you need in the electoral college to win?
276.
No,
Shit. How many? How many?
270.
Oh, I mean, I was pretty close.
No, you weren't.
276? Come on, you gotta
You
give it
should
to me. I was
know
pretty
this.
close.
It's first grade, SpongeBob. You should know this, my guy.
I don't think it's that obvious. I was.
It
I
is
was
obvious.
extreme.
We fucking do this shit every 4 years.
Wait, hold up. Let me ask you more questions. Richard, how many branches of government are there?
A lot. Like there's the legislative, judicial, and the Supreme Court. Executive.
Ugh.
So wait. Can you tell me the two main aspects of the legislative branch?
The House and the Senate.
You know what? He's fine. How many people are in that House of Representatives?
536.
Nope. 435.
Okay, I'm pretty close.
How many people
Oh.
are in the Senate?
I had to pause to laugh. For
100. 100. 102. Oh, 100. I changed. 100.
How many states are there?
Oh, dude, I actually don't know that one. 51? 52? One of
Oh. Where were
52,
you born?
52.
Do you know your governor?
Well, okay. It's J.B. Pritzker.
Okay, come on,
so
man.
you're in Illinois.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, do you believe in it? Do you believe that people, in order to immigrate into the country, should have to pass a civics test?
I think I would pass. I passed mine. I'm a citizen now.
Bullshit.
I'm from China.
No, I'm asking you. Do you think that people, in order to be able to legally immigrate to the country, they need to pass a civics test?
Yes.
Okay, so should we give you a civics test? Let's see if you
Sure.
can pass it. Would you like to take a civics
Okay,
test
okay.
on
No
the stream?
cheating. I'm not gonna cheat. This is fun. I'm not gonna cheat.
No problem.
Well, let's pull up a civics test real quick. Let's see.
USCIS.
Yep, right here. How about this? Let's ask the first question. What is the form of government of the United States?
Constitutional Republic.
Okay.
Representative Republic. One of those. Yeah.
Okay. What is the supreme law of the land?
The Bill of Rights.
No.
Constitution?
There you go.
There you go.
Something
Okay.
that Trump wants to terminate. Can you name one thing? Actually, I'll ask a different question. What is the Bill of Rights?
There's like a couple. It's like right to bear arms.
No,
freedom
just
of
in
speech,
general, what are they?
Do justice.
What is
Yeah.
what is the Bill of Rights?
It's like some rights that every like American have.
No,
What are
no,
they?
Like
Yeah.
foundational rights.
a couple? Like how many are in the Bill of Rights?
10 for the number of commandments.
You're reading that.
No, amendments.
Commandments. Okay. Let's ask. How long is a term for a U.S. senator?
6 years.
Okay. Okay. What about for the House of Representatives?
Oh. 4.
Nope. It's 2 years.
Ah, okay, you got me on that one. I don't think you have to get 100. Right? Like,
Why
you
do
can
U.S.
pass it, like,
representatives
some-
serve shorter terms than U.S. senators?
Well, the population changed, so it's probably that.
To more closely follow public opinion. I might give you that. How many senators each state?
2. Well, that one's easy, 2.
Okay.
Except for DC. Wait. No. 2 in each state. Yep.
Why do Supreme Court justices serve for life?
Because if you get because you don't want it to be like an election.
No.
Like you don't want it to be like you want them to be like impartial to like politics.
Okay, you got something there.
Who vetoes bills?
The president,
Okay. Who appoints federal judges?
the vice president.
Nope, the president.
What?
Oh, why'd you ask me that twice if it was the same answer, man? That's not fair.
The executive branch has many parts. Can you name one?
The president.
How many
Okay.
Supreme Court justices are needed to decide a case?
Oh shit. Wait, how many do we have? 7, right? No.
Oh.
My
Five.
God.
Five.
No, keep trying.
7. We have 7. So
Nope.
4.
Is
Nope.
that
Keep
your
trying.
final
Well,
answer?
Okay, we have 11. So
Nope.
Where the
6.
fuck?
No, we do not have 11. Nope.
Well, I said 9, so I'm gonna stick with
There
9.
you
9
go.
and 5. Wait, I was right. Why'd you make me second guess myself?
You didn't say 9.
You
said
shouldn't have
7.
to. Nobody made you say that gobbledygook about 11.
Oh
Yeah,
wait, hold on.
you
This is
said
for chat.
7
Maybe
originally.
6 or 7. Maybe 6 or 7. All right, yeah. I just like to have some fun a little bit, you know. We're having fun here. Okay, what's next?
Are we?
Are we right now? Are we having fun?
Yeah, I
What
mean,
is
I know my
Thomas Jefferson
shit,
famous for? Can you name one?
so. Declaration of Independence.
Okay.
He wrote that shit.
What territory did the U.S. buy from France in 1803?
The Louisiana Purchase.
What territory?
Huh? Louisiana?
There you go. Why did you have to think about that?
Well, I said it right the
It's
first
in the
time. You made
name.
it sound
That's
like I was
not the
wrong.
territory.
How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution?
Through Trump. Trump's executive orders. No, I'm just playing. Like a vote, right? Like 60. Like it has to be a good margin. Like at least like it's not like 51-49. It's like 65 or something. 65-35.
So you kind of are right with that, but no, it's amendments. You'd have to say amendments. That's how much you would need in order to be able to get an amendment through, right?
Uh-huh.
Or close, I guess, close or going towards it. But yeah, not necessarily. How many
Chat said
amendments
6
are?
or 7.
How many amendments are in the Constitution?
Okay, this one's really hard. It's like 29 or something. It's like a weird number.
27.
Yeah, it's like a weird number.
What does the Bill of Rights protect?
Our rights.
The basic rights of people living in the United States and of Americans.
Yeah,
So
I already
not
asked.
not just our rights. That's actually what that says itself.
Okay.
What economic system does the United States have?
Well, depends on who you ask, right?
No.
Well, if you ask me, I would say like communism, but if you ask like a liberal, they would say like
Can
crony
you define communism?
Communism is like when liberals tax you. Not just like communism is like when the government like owns your property and you don't own your own property.
No.
Like-
Communism is not when government owns your property. That's not what communism is. A stateless, classless, moneyless society. But that's not what communism is at all. We live in a capitalist system, right? We live in a liberal democracy, right? Well, only for so long. We'll see.
Yeah.
So I passed, right? Is it
No,
pretty good?
you honestly, I don't know if you passed. I actually don't know if you passed.
Narrowly.
Like, if I were to add that up, I actually don't know if you did.
All right. Well, I already passed it once, so I don't have double jeopardy. I already got my citizenship.
That's great.
Wait, so then why do you think that? Wait, by the way, I didn't even ask you a bunch of different other questions. There's so many other ones. But
Yeah.
genuinely, like, why do you believe that other people should have to take a civics test? And also, like you were
Well-
like trying to say, like, I'm so informed. I'm so informed.
I think I am. I think you have to take a civics test
I
because
think I'm Superman.
All right, well, come on. I didn't say that. I think you have to take a civics test because you have to like know what country like you're a citizen of. Like you can't just be a citizen of a country that you don't like, right? And like
So
trying
then
to understand it.
so then you think if a U.S. born citizen cannot pass a civics test, should their citizenship be revoked?
Well, I wasn't born here. I was born in China.
No, if
That
someone
was the
was
question.
born in this country, right, and it is the case that they did
Yeah.
not pass a civics test, should their citizenship be revoked?
That's a hard question. Like, yeah, I mean that's pretty loaded. I'm sure. Like, well, I think people have like debated that question quite a bit, right? Because like, in some ways, like not passing the civics test is like, okay, this guy doesn't know what's going on. He shouldn't vote. But then it's like, okay, that's his rights. So it's kind of complicated, right? Like,
Dude, so
I
if
don't have a good answer.
If Donald Trump failed a civics test, do you think we would have grounds to remove his citizenship?
Okay, so I would say the answer would be no, but I can think about it and see if I can get it to be a yes.